Good afternoon. I will discuss about my learnings about the basic competencies. Well, I learned that the basic competencies it is a fundamentals that particular learners acquire. We have a in the basic competencies we have lead workplace in communication. So here, you should know how to communicate in a respect manner, in a professional manner, so that in a workplace, you should be able to communicate properly. The second competency that I've learned in this subject is that they utilize IT applications and technical training. So here, we should literate in technology in order for us to have an easy work. So as we can see that we are now in a modern technology, we should be literate in order for us to have an easy work. And
So other basic competency that I have learned is that lead small teams. So in this competency, we must be as a leader or as a future educator, we must be accountable and we must be functional leader so that we could be able to reach our desired goal. And of course, I also learned other competency which are apply method science principles and technical training, and apply environmental principles and advocate conservation.
Okay, so one of the basic competency is work effectively in vocational education and training. So in this basic competency, it deals with having the necessary skills and knowledge in relation to vocational track. So in relation to our program that we are under the vocational program, it is very essential for us to acquire the different skills, the different knowledge that we could use as a future educator. Because if we could have these different skills in relation to vocational trainings, then we could have a wide range in sharing the knowledge and sharing the skills to our future educator. So in order for us to be effective in the field, so the skills, the knowledge, and then the learning from the training that we have should be used professionally. Okay, so another basic competency is to apply work ethics and values and quality principles. Okay, so in this competency, it deals with knowing your let me say that your description in that field. So you know what is your functions, and at the same time you know what are the different ethical practices, different values, different principles that the organization or that certain field or profession must be practiced. So in that way, we need to be informed with these different principles, with the different values, so that we could be relevant to that certain profession. So at the same time, if we are practicing these different values, we could function effectively in that certain field.
Next, we have the core competencies, and we have the 5 competencies, which is the first one is the conduct training needs analysis. In these competencies, it is also known as training assessment. We must analyze each needs of the members for us to be able to reach our target goal and to have an action to fulfill the gaps of the members. And the second one, we have the develop training curriculum. And this competency, it must align to the learner's need.
So the third core competency is develop learning materials. So in making learning materials, we must see to it that it is aligned to the topic or lesson. And the fourth core competencies is design and develop maintenance system. So after making the learning materials, we should maintain the consistency of the effective learning processes. And the last core competencies is develop learning materials and for e-learning. It is developing the learning materials such as presentation, and the self-copy of the different modules.
Elective competency. These are the additional skills and knowledge required by the individuals or enterprise for work. It is also the competencies which are useful but not absolutely necessary for enhancing the mobility and employability of workers. Prepare workshop materials and venue. Venue, food, supplies, and materials are coordinated in accordance in workplace for us to be able to be prepared. Draft competency standards. Experts are oriented on the process and methods of developing competency in case of lack of or unavailability or experts you are aware because you are oriented. Finalized competency standards are checked to ensure the revised standards meets relevant requirements.